on to face products. I've been using the L'Oreal Studio Secrets, the resurfacing primer. Now I also have the oil control one, which I love, but in this weather I don't have as much trouble with oil control. And this one does it does mattify your skin to a certain extent, but it really gives you that lovely soft focus effect. I was a bit weirded out by the texture of it at the beginning because it's quite moussey, and I didn't really know how that would go on, but once you actually blend it into the skin, it makes everything so soft, and it's such a beautiful product. I know it's not overly expensive. I'm gonna say maybe 14 euros, but I could be making that up as well. So either way, I got it in Boots in the L'Oreal stand. I don't think they actually have the Studio Secret stand in our Boots in Galway anymore. They could have, and it's just been moved because they've done up the Boots, but they do have this particular primer at the normal L'Oreal stand, so I'm very, very impressed with this. Then also something that's really impressed me is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. So this one is meant to be 16 hours wear, blah 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 blah. I have worn it for like up to maybe 8 or 9 hours, and apart from a bit of shine showing through, it's actually held out really, really well. But what I love about it is, I'm wearing this at the moment. Maybe this light won't give you a good indication of how it actually is, but it's like medium coverage, but it actually does cover quite nicely. Like, it evens out skin tone pretty well, and it's just one of those really nice natural foundations that, you know, kind of correct your tone without making it look like you've got loads of product on. But also it's the colour really impressed me because I'm using 51, which is the palest one, and it's a really lovely, slightly yellow based but more neutral toned foundation. So it's nowhere pink, which is always a problem for me trying to find light foundations. So I really like this. I know there was money off it when I got it about 2 weeks ago, so I spent maybe about a tenner on it. You will spend maybe about 12-13 on it, I think, is the proper price, but either way it's a brilliant foundation, and you only need like a pump and a half or whatever for good coverage. So I love Bourjois foundations generally. I've always loved them actually, but I kind of go away from them when I try other stuff. So another thing I've kind of discovered is my Fardel loose powder. Fardel was a brand that I learned about when I worked in ScreenFace in London, and they do the most beautiful, like finely milled, like lightest powders ever. This is number 507, so it's perfectly translucent for my skin tones. My skin tone. A lot of powders that say they're translucent and they tend to be quite dark, or they darken on the skin or whatever. This is just perfect. It's just a really pale, like white vanilla cream, whatever you want to call it, foundation that they don't come with names, they're just numbers. I also have a pink one, which is like a brightening one, which is gorgeous for the eye area. So the size of the pot this comes in is massive, and I know they were quite inexpensive. I'm gonna say, again, I'm kind of guessing because it's a year since I've been there, but I think they were around £6, maybe a bit more, but either way it was really inexpensive. So that's the Fardel Professional, no, it says watercolour cream, but ignore that because that was a mistake, but it was just the loose powders. So that's another fave of mine. Contouring wise, I probably have shown this already, but I've been using it loads lately. So it's my Illamasqua powder blusher, but it's a contour powder as far as I'm concerned. It's called Primal, or you could use it as a blusher, but it just gives a really natural like contour to my skin tone, because it's so pale, but it just kind of greys it out a bit. As you can see there, it doesn't actually look like I've got loads of brown or anything on my skin. It just looks like it has sunken in a bit, and that's exactly what I want. Illamasqua aren't the most ridiculously priced brand either, so I don't think I spent a huge amount on that. I got this in Dublin in BT2. So the next few products I'm going to show you are lip products. So I definitely have harped on about this before, but it's the MAC Prep and Prime Lip Primer, and it's like that. But this is just, I don't wear lipstick without using this anymore. I don't see the point, because lipstick doesn't budge with this, and that's no lie, but there's a trick to it. You have to let it kind of set on your lips for, you know, 5-10 minutes and let it go tacky, so it actually grabs onto the colours that you put on over it. You put it slightly over the lip line, so you don't just put it on like you would a normal primer or like conditioner, whatever. You actually extend it over the lip line, top and bottom, and it also helps to stop like feathering and, you know, bleeding or whatever. It makes it last much longer, and it allows like pencils and stuff just to glide on much smoother. I love it. It's actually one of my top 10 MAC products ever, and like I said, I didn't know what to think about it until I learned that you had to kind of let it set for a few minutes, so that's amazing. Another thing I've been loving are kind of white, no not white, see-through, like translucent, I suppose is the best word, tinted lip glasses or lip glosses. So one that I'm wearing today is this Inglot one. So it looks kind of blue on screen. In real life it looks kind of blue, yellowy, purpley, and then when you put it on your lips it has a blue tinge, but it makes your lips look quite pink, kind of like what you can see there. And I think it's UV reactive. So this is the AMC lip gloss in number 541. There you go, and it's by Inglot. I got this in the Liffey Valley Shopping Centre in the Inglot store there, and I love it. So that's that. Another few similar, kind of relatively similar ones. I have the Gosh On Stage Cool Lip Jam. So this is like translucent-y, whitey, bluey. And that was a tenner in pharmacy. I have these two from ScreenFace. So this bottom one is, again, it kind of has a blue pink iridescence to it, and this has kind of more of a gold blue iridescence to it. These ones I think were discontinued, but they're called lip glazes. So on one side you have the brush, I'll show you. You have the brush, and then you twist this to disperse the product, but they're gorgeous. And then I also have this diamond lip treatment by, I think this was Sally Henson, but it's relatively translucent again, but it gives gorgeous sparkles to the lips. So I love adding these just to the centre of the lips, like over lipsticks or whatever. Then onto lipsticks. Another one I've showed before, and I think we're up to 20 minutes nearly on this video already, but this is the Rimmel Vintage Pink lipstick in number 180. It's just a beautiful shade of pink. It's perfect for bridal makeup. It's lovely for just everyday makeup if you want to have a bit of colour on your lips. My sister has one as well. She absolutely adores it. I go through these pretty quick. I've used them in like vintage looks as well. They look really, really nice on that style of makeup. So that's, I love the Rimmel packaging. I just think I'm a sucker for purples, but I'm really impressed with their lipsticks as well, and I know they don't cost a lot. And I know I've done a video also on making my own lip palettes before, but I have this newer one that I made. It's a smaller one that I can pop in my own bag, and I have some of my favourite lip colours in there. So this is Rebel by MAC. This is a Dazzle lipstick called Snazzy. This one is the Violetta, which is amplified. This one was most recently out with the Feminist Villains collection. This is Cremesheen Kittenish. This is Illamasqua's Underworld lipstick, and then this is a Dazzle lipstick again by MAC, and it's called Liquid Lurez. So it looks kind of gold there, but when you go on it just gives beautiful sparkle to the lips. And I have it in my Muji, like I think it was a pill box, but I use these as palettes. So last thing to show you, I nearly forgot about them, are the Glow Baby Glow nail varnishes. So these are the two newest ones I got. I'm wearing the blue one now, and I don't think it actually has a name in it. There might have been on the actual like packaging that I threw in the bin as soon as I got, but it's a gorgeous, like they have, I'd say they're kind of glittery, more kind of sparkly. So there's the blue one, and then this one is like a really dark cool green. So they're gorgeous, and the best thing about them, they only cost £2.50 from Penneys, probably even less in Primark in the UK. And they also do a lot of these like flat, really bright colours. This one is called Yes Cyan. Actually, the name probably is on them. No, it's not on these dark ones, but it is on these ones. But they are UV reactive, so they will glow under UV light, and I just think the price is amazing. They don't chip that badly at all. I often wear them for 3-4 days straight and get minimal chippage, if that's a word. But yeah, that's all I'll show you for now, because I know this video is already like 20 minutes long and I don't want to bore you anymore. But I hope you like the look of some of these products, because I know I love them at the moment, and I wouldn't show you anything that I didn't personally love. So take care. Bye.